All right, you guys, so today is going to be a pull session here with my man Cal. So, client of mine, very good friend. He's here in town for the week, so we're getting in a session solo. This is the end of the Team Gloff trip, actually.
Yep.
And so he's the last man standing. He's still remaining for an extra day, so we have the time to get in another session together. So we're gonna take advantage of it. We're gonna hit my extreme row variated pull session for the week. He's gonna adapt to my session, and we're going to adapt to the time frame that we have left to work with. So stick around. We're gonna talk through a couple of key points here. I'm not gonna have to poke and prod him around too much. He's not gonna be a very good case study example for screwing things up that I have to fix, which is a point of pride for him, point of pride for myself. But we're still going to take some short interjections to make some points along the way, so you have some takeaways from the video aside from just watching two dudes train.
You get into force reps here?
No.
Okay.
If I'm like past halfway on the last rep, then push it for me, but that's it.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes. Yep. Oh. Stick to my word. Only one forced.
Come on.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
You're up. One.
You. Come on. Hard.
One.
Yes.
Yep. Good. Yeah. A little taller. Yeah.
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 Yup.
Yeah. Prime extreme row that you see Calvin doing right here. There's a couple of finer points to this. One of them that I see as a mistake that people make very commonly is not really knowing where to put the load on this. It doesn't really make any sense to be putting a large proportion of the load, or really much of any, down on this bottom pin, because that's going to make it a lot harder as you get your arm up to here. This naturally, mechanically, for the human body is a really tough position for all these upper back muscles to continue to produce the most amount of force they're capable of. So it really doesn't make all that much sense to overload the part of the range where you're already going to be the weakest. It would make a whole lot more sense for you to load it in a way that actually tapers that load progressively, as you see here that we have it set, where you have more in the very bottom where you're going to be pretty strong. And that's where most of the benefit of the movement will be regardless, into the lengthened and the mid-lengthened ranges. And then into the middle, it has a little bit less than it does in the beginning. And then it drops off significantly into the very, very top position, where we still have a little bit of load on us because this is still keeping some load on us while we're up in that position, but it is significantly less than it would be if we were here. And so if you want to get the most out of this movement, emulating a type of loading that's similar to this or a little bit more mid-range loaded to lengthen loaded is the best way to go.
Come on. There it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Finish.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
Solid.
Yes, Cal. Easy. Nice. Come on. Nice.
Come on, Nick. Yes. Stay in it. Come on.
Hard.
Come on. Yes.
Get.
Taste the iron.
There it is.
Taste the iron.
Well. Well.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to help me lift it up
Yeah.
first.
That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here for.
3,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
There it is. Beautiful. Come on, Nick. Easy. Yes.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. You okay?
Yeah. It was just a 5 or 10.
Whew.
Trying to take me out. I'm getting too close to what he's lifting, so he's
Yeah.
trying to take me out.
Gotta handicap you.
All right, get into it, man. Come on.
3, 2. Now.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes. There it is. Come on.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, you. That's you. Come on. Hard. Come on. There it is. Come on.
Good. What do you want?
How many did you get?
Huh?
How many did you get?
I got 8 each.
I would love to try 3 on top. Yep.
Where? Come on.
Run.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Good set.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
Good set.
I'll take it. Thank you. I got to reacclimate to actually being able to manipulate the resistance profile. You know?
Yeah. It's a little different.
Gotten a little used to cables again. Stay in there. Okay. Lock in, come on. There it is. Let's come on. Ah, that's you.
Yep.
Again. Hard, come on.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck.
You.
Watch out.
It's okay, my reflexes are getting so fast.
Well, when it comes down, just put your hand over the side of the plate.
Yeah, I just keep forgetting. So into watching your set, man. All right, there's another arm. Get into.
Yep.
Collect yourself.
Good. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I got it. Come on. Ah, come on.
Yeah. Fuck.
Solid.
As you see behind me, Cal is doing an upper back pull down. And I'm going to use this as an opportunity to make a point. Watch how he's doing this and how careful he is to control the end ranges. Back is a notoriously hard group of muscles for almost everyone to develop properly. We end up seeing a lot of mismatched muscle development across different groups most of the time, and a lot of the time just overall weakness through the development of the back. And a lot of that comes down to inaccuracy of setup, and then 2, not having control like this. So as you watch, he's extremely careful to control his last portion of descent into the very top position. And then from there, as he's pulling out of it, he's slow, but he's forceful. So he's moving just as quickly as he can and as forcefully as he can from that position without throwing it. And then as he gets into the bottom, he also decelerates it into that fully shortened position, as it naturally would do so because those muscles are getting weaker as they get short. But once he gets there, he's not just letting it rocket back out again. The best thing that you can do for any of your back training is to always ensure that each time you cross through an end range, you are in perfect control. Without it, you're just going to be slinging things around. And if you only have a small portion of the total range of motion that is going to actually be productive because you had control with the working muscle, you're missing the overwhelming majority of the development you could get with each rep that you do.
Yes. My form is so pumped I can't even make it like a fist.
A mistake that a lot of people make when they're trying to train their back, and specifically upper back, is that when they start to get into these extreme positions, they end up deciding that if they want to get their upper back to do the work, they start by just retracting and moving the scaps and locking them in one place before the upper arm moves. That's not really how the muscles of the upper back work. Most of the upper back muscles that we're trying to train with a movement like this are going to be acting on the scaps, and if you're actually not getting them to move the load through space from doing the movement itself, all you're doing is getting them to retract under resistance, and then all of the actual movement of the load is happening from muscles that directly do extension of the upper arm. You're missing the boat. Your traps and your rhomboids are going to be missing out on all of that stimulation that you could be giving to them, which movements like that are actually built to do. So if you're doing that currently, stop. Don't lock your scaps into one place from the beginning of a rep every single time if you're actually trying to train your upper back. Upper back meaning your traps and your rhomboids, specifically, the ones that are close to your spine and attached to your scaps. They need to be moving while the load is moving for them to actually get anything out of it. So that's the pull session. Unfortunately, we're on a little bit limited time because we got to get people on flights. So we got what we could in. We got all of the pulling stuff in that we needed to get done. So at the very least, we got the minimum in. Accessory stuff, we're going to have to hit another time. So this guy will be coming around a little bit more frequently, hopefully.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So need to have this guy around every so often. Keeps me in check. But
Getting close on some movements.
so it was a good session, especially for the conditions that we walked in with.
Yep.
So knowing that we were going to walk in a little bit impaired, we did pretty damn good.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So I'm pretty happy with it, honestly, given the circumstances. And we got some good work in, got some good time in.
Yep.
And that's it.
Productive day.
That's the official cap off of the Team Gloff trip.
That's it.
It's the last session. Last man standing.
We'll be back in a couple months.
Yep. Till the next one.